Hello, Daniel Yuck here. Thank you for tuning in today. I appreciate you. In today's video, I want to dive into an in-depth review. I would like to take a close-up look with you all at the new updated CNC-WE Plus Tattoo Machine. By the end of this video, you will know what to expect from the WE Plus Tattoo Machine. If you have any questions, please feel free to drop them in the comment section down below. I will do my absolute best to assist you in the best possible direction. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and ring that bell for me, as I'm going to be bringing more videos like this for you all. I do also have social medias under the same name as this YouTube channel. I have Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. I would truly appreciate the support over there as well. If you enjoy my channel and find my content helpful, consider becoming a patron or sending over a super thanks, as I would greatly appreciate your support. With that being said, let's dive straight on into this. So this is the CNC-WE Plus updated version. Here's the box, and here we have the accessory tools. We're going to take a look at the packaging real quick, and then we will open it up. So this is the box all the way around. Feel free to pause so you can read and look at this thoroughly on your end. Right here are the tools. That's everything right there. Let's take a quick look at all of the accessories, and then we'll jump into what comes in the box. So this is everything that comes within the accessory toolbox right here. We have a charging cable, we have some eccentric wheels right here, and then we have some keys right here, along with some O-rings. And there looks to be a spring in there as well. Let's check out what comes within the tattoo box here. So when we open the box, we're greeted with the WE Plus 2.0 user manual. Feel free to pause on your end so that way you can thoroughly read this. This is real thorough. This is real in-depth. I don't remember this from the first one, so there has been a few updates not only to the machine itself, or the battery, but to, it looks as though, the user manual. And that right there is the manual. It's outstanding. Right here we have the tattoo machine, the pedal, and the batteries. This is what the tattoo machine looks like close up. I will make another video where we do a side-by-side comparison with the old versus the new one. So that's the lower part of the machine. Right here we have two batteries. I'm going to show you how to pair these here in a moment. And the foot pedal is right here. It's actually really light. That is the foot pedal right there. So this is everything that is included within the CNC-WE Plus package. I personally love this machine. I love that it's truly wireless and that we do have that foot pedal action, but I do also love that we can select different strokes. So for me personally, that's a big deal. Something that is important to note is that we're going to activate the batteries with the charging cable. So I'm going to get this plugged in, and then we're going to proceed to get this paired up. I now have my wire plugged in and ready to go. You're going to notice if I hold down the power button, the battery doesn't turn on, nothing happens. Now if you're experiencing this, this is how we're going to go about activating the batteries. Here's how we're going to go about activating the batteries. So I'm going to insert the battery onto the machine there, and then I'm going to plug this in. As soon as we see the voltage, we want to disconnect, like so. And you can see this battery is now working, and then we're going to do that with both of the batteries. So I'm going to place this one to the side, put this one on, and then we're going to place it in there. As soon as we see the voltage, disconnect. Both batteries are now activated. I want to link the pedal to the WE Plus. I'm going to start with putting in the power cable like you see me doing here. I'm going to hold this down for 6 seconds. Now we're going to see this light start blinking in blue. Once I get that blinking light, I'm going to disconnect my pedal. And you can see it's controlling the tattoo machine now. To turn it off, what you're going to want to do is hold the pedal down for 6 seconds to power down the tattoo machine and the pedal. To turn it back on is a little bit weird, but fairly simple and straightforward. So let's say we've completed our tattoo session, everything's sterilized, we have to charge our batteries. So it's going to be the same way. Once we charge our batteries, we're going to want to pull out that wire when the voltage is displayed, and you can see the pedal automatically connects. We don't have to do any more connecting after the initial connection. Let's just say you need to switch over to a different battery. So what you would want to do is switch over to the new battery. And you may notice that it's still controlling the old battery over here. What we would want to do is the same thing. Activate the battery. And if it's still controlling the old battery, all you have to do is hold this down for 6 seconds and it's going to kick on over to here. Has a P for pedal. I want to show you how to boot into factory settings. What we're going to want to do is plug the battery in, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold the middle button and the up arrow down, and it should boot into L1 as you see here. Just to confirm, booting into L1 is the middle button and the up arrow. Booting into L2 is the middle button and the down arrow, as you see. And then L3 is going to be all three at one time. So L1, L2, and then L3. If we needed to factory boot both batteries, we would simply unplug, plug it into this battery, and repeat the same steps. I want to show you how to recover the pedal. So what we're going to want to do is start by plugging in the charger. And once we do that, on the back we have two little options right here. We have reset and channel. I'm going to use a tool that came within the accessory toolbox there, and I'm just going to hold this down for about 6 to 8 seconds, and the light should flash red if I'm correct, like it's doing right there. And that means we were successful with the recovery. From here, I'm going to go back and activate the batteries by simply inserting, removing when I see the voltage is displayed, like so. Press the pedal once and you can see it's connected to this tattoo machine right there. Now that I've paired, I should be able to successfully control both of the batteries. As you see, I have that one. Switch to this battery over here. You can see it's still controlling this battery right here. If I hold it down for these 6 seconds and turn this one off, it's going to switch over to this one, as you see. So now I'm successfully controlling both batteries. I want to dry run a Napoleon cartridge real quick. This is a 003 round liner. And then if I ran out of this battery, I needed to switch, grab the other battery, hold the pedal down for 6 seconds to disarm the old battery, activate it, and then we have connection. We can also just use the button on the WE to activate it should we choose to do so. Me personally, I would take full advantage of the wireless pedal. I feel that it is a little weird that we have to plug in to activate the battery. However, that is how we do go about pairing the batteries with the pedal. Another thing is, if we sit in idle for a bit too long, you're going to notice that the machine shuts down by itself. And then when that happens, all we have to do is press the pedal for the machine to fire back up. So you'll see there, it went to sleep. And then from here, all I have to do is press the pedal and it reactivates. And that's going to be for both batteries. You can see that it's asleep. All I have to do is press the pedal and we're good to go. So once we press the pedal, as you can see, it's running on continuous. Press it again to turn it off. Adjusting the needle depth on the WE Plus is fairly simple. It's like most other machines. However, we have the slots right here already kind of configured for us. You can see, so here is the arrow. All I have to do is turn it. And you can see we have different needle depths there. Very simple, very straightforward. You can also see right here this ring, when we adjust the needle depth, goes in and out right there. So really easy needle depth adjustability. If I remove the cartridge, the grip also does come off. So I have to hold it right here. And I'm going to turn the grip this way, so I have the machine in my right hand. I'm holding this ring, turning the grip to the front, and you can see that the grip does come off, making it easy to sterilize for our next client. When it comes to wrapping the CNC-WE Plus, this is going to be fully subjective. We can use saran wrap, we can use blue film right here that has like a sticky side that'll cling to the tattoo machine. Me personally, I'm going to go with the blue film, so that way I have it stuck to my machine rather than sliding around on me. And I'm just going to make sure that I'm able to get it in the areas where it's not going to interfere with my needle depth adjustability while still covering my entire machine. So I'm going to start with maybe around here. I'm going to place it down all the way around on my machine and everything. I'm sorry, all the buttons and everything there. I'm just going to simply wrap it around. This is kind of straightforward, but I figured I'd share this process with you all for those who are interested in seeing the wrapping process. Just like that, make sure the adhesive sticks to this side, and I now have a barrier around my machine. I can go ahead and do that again and cover this top part up here, but you get the idea there. For the grip, I'm going to use the same adhesive film, but all I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut it down to size, or to a more appropriate size, and then place it as best I can without crossing over into this area, so that way I can still adjust my needle depth on the fly as needed. So I now have a barrier around my grip. So I have a barrier around my entire machine, and I can also adjust the needle depth, as you can see. Still ready to go. From here I want to add adhesive wrap for a little bit of comfort and stability. So here I have the adhesive. All I'm going to do is pull it open and then place it around my tattoo machine like so. Like so. I'm now fully ready to begin tattooing with this tattoo machine. With that being said, let's go ahead and switch on over to a different angle and test out the performance. Allow me to relay some of my final opinions and some insight on how I feel about the new updated CNC-WE Plus Tattoo Machine. As I expected, the CNC updated XWE Plus does perform on all fronts, from lining, shading, dot work, textures, color packing, black packing, anything that we need to do, we can accomplish with the CNC-WE. Along with the fantastic performance, the new updated CNC-WE Plus also does come with 2 batteries and a wireless foot pedal. So the XWE Plus is completely wireless and operated with this tattoo pedal. Not only that, it also does come with different eccentric wheels that will give us a different tattooing experience. So we have a 3mm right here, 3.5 is installed in the tattoo machine if I'm correct, and over here we have a 4. So we can do tattooing from smooth shading with mags all the way up to lining with larger round shader configurations. As you can see, we also get the spring, some O-rings, and some necessary tools to maintain the machine. From the performance aspect to setting up aspect, I'm a big fan of the CNC-WE Plus, and I always have been, even from the older model. My final rating for the CNC-WE Plus updated version is going to be a 4 stars easily and a thumbs up. Now the reason why I'm not giving it a full 5 is because of the way that we go about activating the batteries. We do have to plug them in and then pull it out, as you saw me do earlier in the video when the voltage displays. For me personally, that's the first time I've ever come across any sort of workflow like that when it comes to tattooing. So therefore it's a little bit new to me, and therefore I can't give it a full 5. To each their own, that is my final opinion. However, in terms of the performance and everything else, it is all there. Everything else definitely does align. Lining, it doesn't matter if it's a smaller configuration or a larger configuration. We can shade, doesn't matter if we want to do stipple or smooth. We can do color packing, we can do packing of black, we can get textures. We could do anything that we would need with this tattoo machine right here. That will be it for this one. If you have any questions at all, I'm going to encourage you to drop a comment down below. I will do my absolute best to assist you in the best possible direction. Please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and ring that bell for me, as I'm going to be bringing more videos like this for you all. I do also have social medias under the same name as this YouTube channel. I have Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. I would truly appreciate the support over there as well. If you enjoy my content and find my channel helpful, consider becoming a Patreon or sending over a super thanks, as I would greatly appreciate your support. With that being said, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate your time. You have a great day.